My name is Karen Schwartz. I'm a faculty member in the School of Social Work. I've been practicing community service learning and incorporating it into the research course that I teach since 2007. It's a master's level research course. All of the students have had a basic research course at the undergraduate level. We have about 25 to 30 students, or I have about 25 to 30 students in my course. And what we do is we have the students go out in the community and do research in a community agency. So during the summer, we call for proposals from community agencies, and then in August review all of the proposals to make sure that they're doable. The students have to be able to participate in every aspect of research, from designing the instrument to collecting the data to analyzing the data, and they have to be able to do it in one academic year because they want to finish and graduate and get a grade. So once we've narrowed down all the proposals, we present them to the students in September. I say we because a colleague also teaches another section of the course. The students then get to choose which research project they'd like to be involved in, because they have to have a bit of passion for the subject to carry them through all of the challenges that they will face over the year. Then they break up into small groups, and over the year they carry out the research while they're learning about the research, and I directly supervise each group. So any year I'll have between 5 to 7 research projects that I'm supervising. The first task that the students have to do is we have a meeting in the community with the agency, and with myself and with the students, and I go really because to make sure that the projects are doable. The agencies have a huge need for research. They have to prove to their funders that their programs are effective, that they're meeting needs, and the students want to do everything. And so they need somebody there to say, wait a minute, that's not doable. You can't do 25 individual interviews and analyze all the data by the end of the academic year. So let's modify it a little bit. Once that step is done, the students create our ethics proposal and they go to our ethics review board here on campus. We have a very close working relationship with the coordinator of the ethics review board. She comes to the course, she explains the whole process to the students, and she works with the students in creating their applications and their instruments to help get it through ethics as quickly as possible. In January, the students go out and collect the data, and then they analyze it, and then they provide a report to the agencies by the end of the academic year. Some of the challenges we face involve ethics. With the new privacy legislations, agencies keep their client lists and their client contact information very close. And we want to make sure that clients don't feel like they're being coerced into participating, or that they won't be able to access the services they need if they don't participate or if they say something bad about the agency. So we have the agency representatives call the clients and just ask them if they can give their contact information to our students, and then our students contact the clients, and they really reinforce to them that their confidentiality will be protected, that the agency will only get aggregate data, they'll only get information across all of the clients, and nobody will know who said what. And then they try to meet with the clients outside of the agency so that nobody knows, again, who's participated in the interview or the focus group, and nobody knows specifically what they said. This is a challenge because community agencies don't always understand the ethics from our perspective, and we have to be sensitive to their needs to protect their privacy of their clients. So fortunately, we've been able to work it out, but it is one of the challenges that we face. Why do I do this? I think it's really important to combine research and practice so that students understand that research has a value, a practical value. As well, the students have said that one of the students said she was very afraid of taking the research course. The social work students are not known for their love of research, but that by the end of the research course, she really felt like she could follow a project from start to finish. And this gave her a lot of confidence that she'd be able to go out and do research while she's practicing as a social worker. As well, we provide a service to the community. Community agencies need research. They need to go to their funders and say that what we're doing is effective, and so we provide that service for the community. For example, 2 years ago, one of my research groups worked with Planned Parenthood of Ottawa, and they were looking at the sexual and reproductive health information needs of Muslim youth, Muslim girls specifically. And so they interviewed service providers and asked service providers what information they need and what would be a culturally sensitive way of presenting this information to the girls so they would feel comfortable attending. Based on that report, Planned Parenthood of Ottawa got money from a funder for one-time programming, and then this year a group of students went out and evaluated the program that they provided to see if it was meeting the needs of these girls, and the agency hopes to use that report to get sustaining funding from a community from a funder so that they can keep providing this group to girls in the community. So it's something that makes me feel good about teaching. The students will have a line on their CV that says that they've done a community report, that they've done this research. Some of them presented at conferences, some of them have gotten a publication out of it. So for students who want to go on and get a PhD, this is a huge benefit. So it seems like a win-win-win situation. The community benefits, I have fun teaching, and the students get something out of it. Thank you.